Well, it's already all over YouTube, as you guys all probably know by now. Friedman just released a new preamp pedal, and this is based on the Dirty Shirley, or the twin sister, which is basically two of the same channels in the Dirty Shirley. This one is called the Friedman IR-D. And I want to thank my favorite store, Motor City Guitar, for allowing me to take this home and give you guys a full demonstration of it. I don't get to keep the product. I have to bring it back, and I'm not being paid for this, so I just wanted to put that out there. But this video is sponsored by my website, tonewars.com, where you can go and get awesome presets, profiles, and capture packs for ToneX, Quad Cortex, and the KEMPER. And I want to thank everybody who's been purchasing those. I really appreciate that immensely. It helps keep the lights on here. All right, so let's get on with the video. This isn't going to be super in-depth. I'm going to go over some of the features for you, play some riffs. And what you heard in the song on the intro of this video was the Friedman IR-D with its own stock IRs plugged directly into my interface with no processing at all done to it. Now, I know some of you guys are probably wondering, what the hell am I doing with a Friedman Dirty Shirley pedal? You know, I mean, I'm super high gain here, and I'm all about the metals, but I was skeptical when I picked this pedal up. I'm like, I hope I like this thing, and I hope it has enough gain for me. And I have to tell you that it actually does have enough gain for me, especially when I boost it with an overdrive. I mean, this thing is freaking awesome. I love how clear it is. Lots of great clarity. It's got that woody, kind of stringy, note-separated tone to it, and it's got that really nice attack on the top end. Lots of great texture. I'm like a moth to a flame when it comes to texture in amplifiers. I freaking love texturized tones, and this has it all freaking day. And again, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. But when I played that intro song, I was like, yeah, this totally works for me. And off camera, when I got it home, I was just trying to, you know, dial it in and warm up to it a little bit, and immediately I was like, dude, this thing freaking smokes, man. It sounds really good. It's classic with an edge to it. You know, it's got that edge to it that can step over into modern tones as well as the classic ones, and I think it straddles both sides of the spectrum when it comes to that. Now, I have it hooked up to my Line 6 HX effects via 4-cable method, so I can use all the effects in there. And I'm boosting it right now with one of the overdrives, the Horizon drive, in the Line 6 HX Stomp as well. I'll turn that off in a few minutes and show you unboosted tones, but for now, I'm just going to show you what I've gotten out of it with some riffs that are most likely pretty familiar to you. Here we go. So that's how it sounds with some classic riffs. Let's hear it with one of mine. So that's what it sounds like boosted and with my favorite settings. So let's put it on the table and do a full dial in with it now without any boost or any effects or anything. Okay, so here's a close-up of the pedal. I'm just going to do one channel because both channels are exactly the same. So I'm going to show you what you can get out of this pedal. So you have 3 different IRs here. Here you have the bright tight switch. In the up position, it's a little tighter. In the down position, it's a little looser. And in the up position, you also get a little more mids. And right here you have the structure switch. All the way up is the most gain, and the middle is the least amount of gain, and on the down position it's an in-between stage there. So I'll go over all that for you now. So let's start with the IRs. We'll start with the top IR, which I believe is Dave's favorite. That's the cab he's tested every amp on for years in his shop. So let's start with that and work our way down. I love the top cab, so I'm going to stay up there. Let's go over to the bright tight switch and see what that does. It's pretty subtle, but when you're playing it, you definitely notice a little looser feel when you have it in the down position. So let's go through the 3 gain stages now, starting with the middle, then I'll go in the down position, and then the up position. Definitely have plenty of gain with this preamp. I had the gain at 3 o'clock. And here's the settings. Like I was boosting it and it was set up to be boosted. So let's just turn everything back to noon on the tone stack, even the gain. Let's just see where we're at from there and just dial in some stuff. That's plenty of gain for most rhythms, and I'm not even boosting it right now. And it's the sound and the feel is really good with this. I like a boost because it tightens it up and makes it more edgy and more responsive, but there's probably plenty of people that wouldn't boost this, and I get it. There is an internal boost, and basically what it does is just give you a boost in volume, and it seems like it fills up a little bit more as well. Maybe that's a placebo thing with me, but that's just what I noticed, so let's turn that on now. Nope, it's not a placebo thing. It definitely gets more full and a little more gainy. I kind of like that. I like it with the boost on, and I boost it. Now, just so you know, I'm not double boosting it when I use this and a boost pedal. It's just a little bit more gain and a little bit louder because you can set the boost volume right here. And on the side, you can set how much gain you want it to add and all that as well on these side switches or knobs. So yeah, I mean, this thing really is very versatile. I really like it, and you can store things in it feature-wise. I mean, you have a store button right here on the boost. I think if you hold that down, it stores whatever you did. So that's kind of cool. And there's software that comes with it, and that also allows you to do even more stuff. You get depth and presence with it. I didn't hook it up for that, but you can dial it in further with the software and use a lot of different IRs with it as well. So now let's see how well it cleans up. And then if you want some edge of breakup stuff, just go to the next gain stage, turn the gain up a little bit, attenuate the volume, and see what we have. So all in all, it's a pretty versatile pedal. I mean, you can have a clean channel and a high gain channel, or a nice crunch channel for rhythms, and then switch to the channel 2 for all your leads. I mean, there's so many ways you could set it up, but very versatile. And I love the fact that Dave put the power section emulation into this so that you have that great feel and fullness as well. That's something a lot of preamp pedals don't have. They don't even have IRs, a lot of them. You know, they just use the preamp section, and you got to get a power amp or an IR loader and hook all that stuff up and take all that stuff with you to a gig. And with this thing, if you're like me anyways, you just hook it up to an HX Effects or something like that and take it with you anywhere, and all the IRs and everything I need are in there. I honestly don't see even a need to put in my own IRs. The impulse responses in here are freaking great. I love Dave's favorite. That's probably my favorite too, at least with his stuff. It sounds great, feels great, lots of great options with it. And again, don't forget about the software. You can adjust many other parameters and put in your own IRs, or assign different ones to different channels, or whatever you want to do with the software. So that's also a really cool feature. And I really think that Friedman knocks it out of the park with these things. I said that with the IRX when it came out. I was like, this is how it's done. Do it like this. So it's all self-contained, and all you need is an effects processor, if you're somebody like me anyways, and you're good to go. You don't need to do anything else. And the tones that it comes with are freaking awesome, especially if you love the Friedman stuff. I mean, I think it sounds about as authentic as you can get it. From what I've heard and what I've read, this is a legit Dirty Shirley channel in this unit. You know, I mean, so that's, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And you have the tubes in there as well to really warm things up and make them sound authentic, because, like I said, it is a legit Dirty Shirley channel. And you get 2 of them. So I think that's freaking awesome. Well, thanks again to Motor City Guitar for allowing me to borrow this for a day or two so I could do this demo for you guys. And if you guys want to get one of these, and I'm sure you do, I mean, seriously, this pedal sounds great. In fact, if it were up to me, if I had to choose between this and the IRX, I think I like this one better, because it's got a little more bite to it, and it's more my speed. You know, it's got that nice edge and that texture to it, where the IRX sounded great as well, but it was a little softer. So if I had to pick one out of these 2, I think I'd go with this one. But anyways, like I was saying, if you want to get one of these, why not buy it from Motor City Guitar? They allowed me to do this demo for you guys. I think they deserve the business. And besides that, they're an amazing store. They ship faster than any other company. There's an affiliate link below in the description of this video. Just click on that, takes you to their store. Do a search for this unit, the Friedman IR-D, and it'll take you right to it, and just pick it up and they'll send it to you immediately. They're an amazing store. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks again to everyone who's been purchasing my Quad Cortex, ToneX, and KEMPER profiles and preset packs from my website. And to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel and you like what I do here, please subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified every time I either go live or come out with another episode. I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.